This video is a guide on how to apply for Domiciliary Care Allowance on MyWelfare. Go to whatever browser you are using and type in MyWelfare. Then select MyWelfare homepage from the results. You will then be brought to the MyWelfare homepage. Scroll down to Caring for Others and select this chip. You will now see the Domiciliary Care Allowance chip. Please select Find out more to continue. This page provides information on the Domiciliary Care Allowance application. It also provides some scheme information, such as what is Domiciliary Care Allowance, who can get Domiciliary Care Allowance, how to prepare for your Domiciliary Care Allowance application, uploading documents to your application, and what you will be asked for. In preparing for your Domiciliary Care Allowance application, ask the child's GP or medical specialist to complete the Domiciliary Care Allowance medical form, the DCA Med1 form. Your application will not be assessed without a completed Domiciliary Care Allowance form, the DCA Med1. You can select here to download the form. And there are 3 ways to provide the Domiciliary Care Allowance medical form. You can upload it with your application, which is preferable. You can upload it via the Manage My Claim service on your MyWelfare account dashboard. This will become available after your application has been submitted. Or 3, you can post it to the below address. It's important to note the quickest way to get a decision on your claim is to upload the DCA Med1 form with your online application. If you choose to upload or post this form after submitting your online application, this will result in a delay in processing and decision making. If the DCA Med1 form is not provided within 21 days of submitting your online application, your claim will be withdrawn and you will need to start a new application. You can also upload or post additional reports from therapists, specialists, or consultants if you have them available. Once you're ready, you can scroll down to the bottom and select Apply Now. You will need a verified MyGovID account to apply. You will then be asked to log in with your verified MyGovID account. If you don't have a MyGovID account, you can create one here. This page will tell you what questions you will have to answer on the application, such as medical form, address, child details, care needs, therapies, education and childcare, date of claim, documents, and payments. You can pause this screen at any time to read more in detail. It is worth noting that your progress will be saved as you complete your application. You may leave the page or close your browser and return to complete your application where you left off for a period of 21 days. After this period, the information you have entered will be deleted. Once you're ready, select Begin Application. The first module is Medical Form. The Domiciliary Care Allowance application consists of 2 parts. Your application will not be assessed unless both of the following are provided: this online application completed by you and the paper medical form DCA Med1 completed by the child's GP or specialist. You're asked, has the child's GP or specialist completed the DCA Med1 form? Select either yes or no and select Save and Continue to proceed. Next is your address. Please review this address and you can click on Change My Address if it has changed. You can enter your area code or select from the list to update your address. Child details. You are asked, what is the child's PPS number? What is the child's first name? What is the child's last name? What is their date of birth? And what is your relationship to this child? Once you've answered all the above, select Save and Continue. For the purposes of this demonstration, we have named the child Sean. You are now asked child details, additional information. Does Sean live with you 7 days per week? If you answer yes, you are then asked, does Sean stay overnight in a special school, care centre, or other care setting at any time during the year? If you answer yes, you are then asked, on average, how many nights per week does Sean stay overnight in the school, care centre, or care setting? Please provide the name of the school, care centre, or care setting, and please provide the address. If you answer no to this question, you are asked, on average, how many days per week does Sean live with you? And where does Sean live on days they are not with you? Once you're happy with your answers, select Save and Continue. Next up is the habitual residence condition. You are asked, have you lived outside of Ireland for any period longer than 3 months in the last 5 years? If you answer yes, you'll be asked, what date did you start your current residence in the Republic of Ireland? And please provide details of the countries you have lived in during the last 5 years, including Ireland. If you need to add another, you can select here to add another. And have you lived in the Republic of Ireland at any period not already listed? Do you require an Irish residence permit to work and live in Ireland? If yes, do you have a current or valid Irish residence permit? If yes, please give the number and the current IRP expiry date. And then, are you currently working in the Republic of Ireland? If yes, select yes. If no, select no. Once you're happy with all of your answers, you can select Save and Continue. You will now be taken through the Care Needs module. The first is Mobility and Coordination. You will be asked questions about your child's needs in relation to this. Please choose whatever is appropriate to you and fill out the corresponding question. You can then select Save and Continue. Part 2, Feeding and Diet. Please choose the answers to the questions that are relevant to your child. And then select Save and Continue. Part 3, Sleeping. Please choose the appropriate answers for your child and then select Save and Continue. Part 4, Personal Care. Please select the appropriate answers for your child. And once you're ready, select Save and Continue. Part 5, Sensory. Please select the appropriate answers for your child and then select Save and Continue. Part 6, Communication. Please select the appropriate answers for your child and fill out the corresponding questions. And when you're ready, select Save and Continue. Part 7, Social Skills. Again, please select the appropriate answers for your child and fill out any corresponding questions. Then select Save and Continue. Part 8, Behaviour and Safety. Again, please choose what is appropriate for your child and answer any corresponding questions. You can pause the screen at any stage to read more in detail. Once you're ready, you can select Save and Continue at the bottom. Part 9 and the final part of the Caring Needs module. Additional information. Please answer these questions as appropriate to your child. Once you're ready, select Save and Continue. You are now on to the Therapies module. You will be asked if your child is attending or waiting for an appointment with any of the following therapists, specialists, or consultants. Please select any of the following. Select Save and Continue when you're ready. You will now be asked to provide details of the therapist that you have chose. For this video, I chose an occupational therapist and a behavioural support therapist. I can confirm if I'm waiting for an appointment or currently attending appointments. Based on the answers I provide, I'll be asked follow-on questions. Once you have completed this, you can select Save and Continue. Education and childcare. Please answer the questions as appropriate to your child. There may be corresponding questions based on the selection you have made. When you're ready, you can select Save and Continue. You will now be asked from what date your child required additional care. You will also be asked if there was a delay in making your claim and if you would like to be considered for backdating. Please be aware that the lack of knowledge of the scheme is not considered a good cause for backdating. You can find out more information on the gov.ie page about good causes for late claims. Select Save and Continue when you're ready. You will now be brought to the Documents part of the application. You will be asked to provide any therapy reports based on the choices you made on the Therapies page. Please select Choose File to upload, or you can select that you would like to post in the document instead. You will also be asked for the medical form, the Domicillary Care Allowance medical form, the DCA Med 1. You must provide a completed DCA Med 1 form from the child's GP or specialist as part of your application. If you wish, you can upload by dragging and dropping the file here or select Choose File. You also have the option to post in this document. If there are any other documents you would like to upload or post in, you can do so here. Once you're happy, select Save and Continue. The final part of the application is the payment method. If we have any payment method on record for you, it will be presented to you here. You can also add a new bank account or add a new post office account. Select Save and Continue to continue. You will now have the opportunity to review the application before you submit it. You can open any of the modules and see all the information that you provided and edit any information you need to. You will then be presented with a declaration. Once you have read it and agreed to this, tick the box and then you can submit your application. Success! Your application has been submitted. You can select Go to My Account to return to your dashboard. Here is your customer dashboard. You will now see you have a Domiciliary Care Allowance claim that is under review. Your application is now being reviewed by an officer. You also have the Manage My Claim option. You can change your address or upload documents here. You can view your claim details here, and you can also view your notification. You can read it here by selecting this link, or you can go to Menu and Notifications. I hope you found this demo video useful, and thank you for watching.